At the National Assembly, where President Bola Tinubu has written the Senate seeking to withdraw a ministerial nominee, SHETTY, on the list. The president replaced Ms. Shetty with Festus Keyamo and Maria Mahmoud. This was disclosed by President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, at today's plenary. President Tinubu said his decision is in line with the provisions of Section 147, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Recall, President Tinubu forwarded 28 nominees for screening by the Senate and another list of 19 nominees on Wednesday. After screening the first 28 nominees, the Senate has also commenced screening of the second list of nominees. President Bola Tinubu has kicked off the construction of the Gwagwalada Independent Power Plant project. The power project and completion will generate an average of 10.3 million megawatts of electricity per year to the Niger for sale Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC. President Tinubu, who performed the groundbreaking ceremony, says his administration is determined to deepen domestic gas utilization to expand power generation. He also assured that all distribution bottlenecks will be removed.
Nigeria cannot become a productive and industrialized economy. We cannot tackle poverty and create thousands of jobs, highly paying manufacturing jobs, unless we can generate and transmit and distribute reliable electricity. To accelerate our economic growth, we must remove every obstacle on our way to progress. That this project is taken off so early in the lifetime of this administration to serve as a notice to the residents of Abuja and indeed to all Nigerians of our determination to bring positive change to this nation.
Following the collapse of the OLODO Bank Bridge due to flooding, the Oyo State government has opened an alternative route, appealing to road users not to hinder the flow of traffic on the new route. Commissioner for Works, Public Infrastructure and Transport in Oyo disclosed this when he visited the 2.5-kilometer new route. OLODO Oyewole reports.
Since the collapse of the OLODO Bridge by a recent flood, the incident has led to significant disruptions and inconvenience for road users plying the route. With the bridge out of place, commuting options have become limited, adversely impacting the movement of commuters, especially those traveling outside Oyo State. The Oyo State government, in a swift response to the incident, expedited the construction of a new route located around Oki Junction OLODO Bank, providing an alternative for the affected road users.
Well, His Excellency has made his promise and he has kept the promise. So I'm just appealing to them to please manage what we have here so that you do not disturb other road users by parking illegally on this road. Remember, this road is 6.2 meters width. In some areas, it's actually less than that. It's 5 meters. So we must make sure that we manage the road so that our users will not have any hardship on it.
The Commissioner for Works, who was at the site in company of other top government functionaries in Oyo State, assured residents that the collapsed bridge will be duly completed in a period of 6 months.
And we're going to visit the place as I speak. They've deposited some iron steels for us to start the piling of the bridge. By God's grace, by Wednesday next week, we'll start on the piling on that bridge, so which will take around 6 months because of the technicality involved.
Road users commended the swift intervention of the government and appealed for quick completion of the ongoing rehabilitated bridge.
I want to urge them, the road that is cut over there, they should just make it snappy to help us to amend it.
The Oyo State government says the opening of the alternative route marks a positive step forward in its efforts to address the consequences of the flood disaster. OLODO Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.
A retired controller of immigration, Timothy Oladele, has warned against external interference that can affect effective service delivery in the Nigeria Immigration Service. While delivering a lecture at the 60th anniversary of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Ms. Oladele also warned officers of the service against any conduct that can bring the service to disrepute. TVC News correspondent Rafiu Hamid reports.
The Nigeria Immigration Service came into being through an act of parliament in 1963. The mission is to strengthen the security and prosperity of Nigeria through proactive, effective, and efficient border security and migration management. At this event held to mark the 68th anniversary of the service, the guest speaker, Timothy Oladele, believes the service has recorded remarkable success in the last 60 years of its existence.
It's like that small mustard seed that was planted that has now become a very big tree where birds and others perch to earn a living. I want to appeal to us to eschew discipline. For any regimented organization to grow, discipline is the hallmark, without which, even in our personal life.
The theme for the 68th anniversary is enhancing seamless regular migration, and the state control of the service speaks on efforts being made to ensure seamless passport issuance and to stop illegal migration, organ harvesting, among others.
Concerning the passports, you saw how we move from the normal passport handwritten to the machine-readable passport to the enhanced passport and now to the e-enhanced. So it has been a great development from one level to another.
The State Deputy Governor, Kola Adewusi, promised necessary support for the NIS towards achieving effective service delivery.
We can no longer blame outsiders for our woes. We must deliver a society that will make migration unattractive. We also need constant advocacy to let the young ones know that migration can be pursued through normal legal process. We must let the public know of the countless and needless deaths on the fertile Sahara and Mediterranean journey.
Awards were presented to some distinguished individuals, including the state governor, as well as some officers of the service in the states. The event also featured cutting of anniversary cake. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.
Members of the diplomatic community are meeting in Abuja to discuss the political situation in Niger Republic. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Adamola Mowa, emphasized the need to bring the diplomatic community to date on the decisions of ECOWAS on Niger Republic. This became necessary following the recent developments in the West African country. Ousted President of Niger, Mohamed Bazoum, on Thursday sought the intervention of the international community to return his government to power. He also warned there may be devastating consequences for the world if the coup succeeds completely.
Create a reality in the region that the worst form of democracy is still better than the best military intervention. Likewise, the condemnation of the coup in Niger by the international community is a welcome development. The swift reaction by the international community is a huge testimony to the preference for democracy and constitutional rule to any form of governance. Consequently, Nigeria and indeed ECOWAS calls upon the international community to remain resolute on that stance and continue to show solidarity with ECOWAS for affirming the superiority of democratic